and but they're entirely maladapted to the world. The guys who can figure pi to 80 decimals but can't do a tip in a restaurant because there's too many variables. And I just remember when he's telling me those stories about these.
Chuck Lorre, often dubbed the king of sitcoms, has been a dominant force in television comedy for decades with hits like The Big Bang Theory and 2.5 Men. While his latest work, The Kominsky Method, has been well received, Lorre recently expressed frustration over the decline of sitcoms, dismissing concerns with a blunt F***CKM during the 2024 TCA press tour. Despite his passion for making people laugh, many of his past shows have faced criticism for outdated humor that includes sexist, racist, and misogynistic elements. Audiences today are increasingly calling for fresher, more inclusive sitcoms that break away from Lorre's traditional storytelling. While his work has had a significant impact on the genre, newer shows like Abbott Elementary and One Day at a Time have been praised for offering diverse and progressive narratives. Fans acknowledge Lorre's contributions but are eager to see the sitcom landscape evolve with more innovative and representative content. I want more sitcoms, not just his. Chuck Lorre may have struck gold with The Kominsky Method, but his outburst over sitcoms has no takers. Chuck Lorre has reigned over the sitcom genre for over 2 decades, with The Big Bang Theory and 2.5 Men standing out as some of his most popular and acclaimed works. Building on his success, he has continued creating hit comedy shows, including gems like The Kominsky Method, while also advocating for more sitcoms in the industry. However, despite his success and critical acclaim within the genre, some of his sitcoms have not aged well, leaving a sour taste for many viewers. As a result, audiences are now calling for fresher, more diverse sitcoms beyond Lorre's influence. Chuck Lorre reflected on the seeming decline of sitcoms on television with shows like Sybil, Dharma and Greg, 2.5 Men, and The Big Bang Theory. Chuck Lorre has long been a dominant figure in the sitcom genre, even earning the title of King of Sitcoms with his success. During the summer 2024 TCA press tour, Lorre addressed the apparent decline of sitcoms in the industry with a blunt response. F***CKM, as per Entertainment Weekly, Lorre further emphasized his passion for storytelling, particularly those with the potential of making people laugh. He also shared that he often tends to avoid industry trends and pursues what makes him excited and something that he hopes the audience would also enjoy. What the industry perceives of as viable is not, that's none of my business, actually. I try and stay focused on doing stuff that I love and hoping people that, when I think something is wonderful, I hope people agree with me. I can't guarantee it, but that's the hope of it. However, despite his influence and dedication to comedy, some of Lorre's most successful sitcoms, including The Big Bang Theory and 2.5 Men, have faced criticism for aging poorly. Many now find their humor outdated, often relying on jokes that are considered racist, misogynistic, and sexist. While there is widespread support for his push to keep sitcoms alive on television, audiences are increasingly calling for fresher, more inclusive, and less offensive content that moves beyond the narratives Lorre's shows have traditionally set. Fans demand more fresh narratives beyond Chuck Lorre's traditional style. While Chuck Lorre has several hits under his name, many of them have aged poorly, with fans noting several problematic narratives in shows like The Big Bang Theory and 2.5 Men. While the latter has been criticized due to its misogynistic and sexist themes, The Big Bang Theory has faced backlash for incorporating racist, sexist, and even homophobic undertones throughout its long run. While characters like Sheldon Cooper, with his quirky personality, and Charlie Harper, the carefree womanizer, were once entertaining, aspects such as Sheldon's attitudes toward women and the gay marriage plotline in 2.5 Men's final season continue to spark criticism. Despite these controversies, Lorre did create The Kominsky Method, a well-received series exploring aging, loss, and change. Starring Michael Douglas, the show marked a shift from his usual comedic style, and Lorre himself has expressed how personal it felt to him. However, for many sitcom fans, this show feels like an exception in a sea of outdated narratives. And people are now craving more fresh and inclusive content beyond Lorre's signature style. I want more sitcoms, not just his, one fan said in a Reddit discussion, echoing a growing demand for diversity and innovation in the genre. Many have voiced fatigue over Lorre's storytelling approach and are eager for something new. In recent years, sitcoms like Abbott Elementary and One Day at a Time have emerged as refreshing and inclusive alternatives to Lorre's traditional comedies. Fans remain hopeful that more such shows will continue to shape the future of sitcoms.